We're back with some more. Right before everything ends, right before Russia strikes, right before China decides that they don't need us to trade with. They already pretty much own us. Right before they decide to reclaim what's already pretty much theirs. Now, if you're if you're confused about what I mean by that, I don't know if this is true or I think it's just a joke, but it's a pretty funny joke anyway. I don't know who said it, but it was like somebody made an observation where they're like, if you look at what's happening, like China's sending so many people over here, like just to live here. Like I don't know if they're sending them or they're just coming over, but there's a lot of fucking Asians that are just coming over, right? And they're super hardworking, and they're all having a bunch of kids, and all these super hardworking kids are getting like good degrees and super high paying positions in companies. So like if you look at all the like top companies and look at like all their executives and like their boards and shit and like all the doctors, like every field, like medical, tech, whatever, it doesn't matter, politics, chances are there's a bunch of Asians on the like high up positions. So it's like, yeah, you think you're American, and yeah, you were born in America, but guess what? They're everywhere. And it's our fault, really. You know why it's our fault? Because they fucking work harder than us. They come here and they work harder, and it's like, shit, what are we doing? We're getting fucked. Like, so now it's like China's gonna look at us and be like, well, not now. I mean, it's I don't know if it's true, but like as a joke, it's like it might not be an issue now, but like in 10 years, they're gonna look at us and be like, what? Why are you guys even still called the United States? Like, you should just be China too. Like, every single person that matters, of any person of any kind of stature in your country, is a fucking Chinese descendant. Like, they come from China. They're our people. We own you. They're not even gonna have to invade. They're gonna be like, all right, let's have a vote. How many people want to vote to join China? And then like over 50% of the country would votes to join China because they're Asian. And they have the influence. They have the political influence because they have the money, because they're in high-ranking positions, right? So they're just gonna slowly. They're not just gonna pass a bill and be like, "Yeah, we're part of China." It'll be like slow, incremental changes, where like in 10 years there'll be like a small little thing passed, and then like in 20 years, another small little thing will get passed, and then in 20 years after that, it's gonna be like, well, why are we still doing things this way? These two bills have already passed 20 years ago. We might as well just join China. And then have a vote and bam, oh, all of a sudden we're part of China. Like, that's some Art of War shit right there. If you don't know, if you haven't read The Art of War, read The Art of War. Because if you don't realize what's happening, that's what's happening. China is fucking doing that shit to us. And we don't even know. We're just blindly accepting it. China is Art of Warring the fuck out of us right now. Like, no missiles, no show of force, nothing. What are they doing? Number one. They're the number one economy in the world. They're like, fuck you, we'll just worry about ourselves. And this is another reason why I think Trump's on the right kind of path or general idea, where it's like, we gotta focus on ourselves. We gotta get our economy up. Look at what the fuck China's doing. Like, they're raping us in every sector. Anyway, besides the story, besides the point, you look at what they're doing. Number one, they're concerned about themselves. They're the number one economy in the world. They were not even close to that 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever, right? I remember in school talking about, holy shit, China's going to take over. I was scared shitless. I was like, China is in 10 years, 20 years, they're going to be number one. Guess what? They're number one. They've been number one for a while now. And they're also number one growing economy. Which means even if we want to catch up, we can't catch up to them because they're number one in growth. So we're already fucked. Every day that passes, their lead extended. What's the second thing they're doing? They're sending all their fucking people over here just as they're following the rules. They're playing the game by the rules. And they're fucking wrecking. They're sending people over and they're outworking us, and they're getting better results. They're playing the game on our terms better than us. Like, are you kidding me right now? How much of a fucking ass raping can you possibly take as a country? Like, how do people not see this? Like, and I'm actually kind of impressed at how fucking, like, brilliant this is. Like, this is some dirty Art of War shit. They're coming over here and they're beating us at our own game. How much longer, let me ask you this question, how much longer do they have to keep beating us at our own game before we just stop being a country? Not only are people coming over here from China and pretty much every country. Like, if you look at, like, India, China, all these like countries that used to be poor, everybody who comes over here from those countries outworks the fuck out of the majority of the people that are born here. That they're like third, fourth generation they're here, right? Like I know pretty much everybody's an immigrant, but I'm saying, like, people whose, like, great grandparents were born here, or grandparents, or third, fourth generation people, essentially, right? White, essentially, or, you know, even probably some blacks, because they've been here for a while too. So whites, blacks, like, who's the if you look at the natives, they're all fucked. Like, there's not that many of them, and they're all fucking drinking themselves to death. I would too, don't get me wrong. Like, people came over and pillaged my land. But you look at all these countries, people coming over here, they all have multiple doctorates degrees. They all have sometimes more than one master's in some area of study. Like, China's space program is fucking better than ours at this point. Their rockets, well, actually, I don't know, Elon Musk is, but that's not even, Elon Musk isn't, like, a rogue kind of variable. He's not even US. He's not part of the government. But, I mean, he has NASA deal, but whatever. China's number one in renewable energy. They have the most aggressive goals. They're going to be converting everything over by 2030. Like, that's insanity. Like, by 2030, we'll be no closer than we are now because of what Trump's doing with the pipeline and stuff like that. Like what are we doing? Like, they're beating us at our own game. Eventually, in like 20 years, they could be like, well, you're not the United States anymore. You're everything except for the United States. We own you, essentially. Like, there's going to be, the majority of the people are going to be from China or India. And they're all going to be doctors, lawyers, like, high-ranking executives. Power. Like, the goddamn CEO of Google is from India. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, he's American. He's like, yeah, go America and all that. Like, if India starts a war with America, I don't know. What's the CEO of Google going to do? Is he going to watch out for India or is he going to watch out for America when that shit hits the fan? Huh? I'm just saying. Like, CEO of BlackBerry, Asian. And he fucking single-handedly saved that company. Huh? What did he do before that? He saved fucking, was it Nortel or some shit? Who almost went out of business? Like, these fuckers, they're out playing us at our own game. And there's only a certain amount of time that you can take that before they just say, look, you're just not in control anymore. Game's over. You're not in control anymore. We don't even have to invade you. You are just us now. So then here's the story. Right before this happens, I'm going to tell you how it's going to happen. That will be the start of globalization. Of actual globalization. Because they'll be like, okay, you're us now. We're merging. And people here won't complain. They'll be like, okay, that's cool. I mean, we're all from there anyway. Some people will complain, but they will be the minority at that point. And like I said, don't complain. Formula plan, do something about it. And that's it. Like, then China and whoever they do that to, probably the States. And the States and Canada will probably merge by then. And then so it's going to be China, North America, merge. Russia's going to be like, fuck that. We want the crossing too. So Russia's going to probably get in on that. So it's going to be Russia, China, North America. And then the rest of the planet's going to be like, oh shit, this is a massive superpower here. So it's going to be like Africa. Maybe Europe will get in there. Africa, South America might combine forces. I don't know. South America might get in there as well. And eventually, I don't know how it's going to play out. But countries are just going to start merging together. Because what people don't realize is like all these artificial countries and lines and shit all over the place, they were drawn by people hundreds of years ago who didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They didn't know about atoms or cells, or they still thought the earth was flat, essentially. Like, what the fuck, man? People are gonna start realizing, like, we're all pretty much the same. Why we got these weird lines, huh? Why is this piece of dirt different than that piece of dirt over there? Just because you shot out of your mom's pussy over there, and I shot out of my mom's pussy over here. Now we have vastly different lifestyles. You're on the street digging for worms for food, and I'm living in a penthouse. All because of where we chose. We actually didn't even choose. Where the universe randomly chose to shoot us out of our mom's pussy. Yeah? And then her mom before her, and so on and so forth. But it's like, you know, it's unfortunate. It's just really unfortunate that we still have these boundaries, these lines, these artificial barriers. Like, what the fuck is happening? You know what else is bullshit? Speaking of artificial barriers, like, what's going on with, like, society and shit? Like, I've seen on multiple occasions people, like, refusing to be normal human beings, essentially, just because of an artificially created construct. Let me explain. Let me give you an example. You might ask, well, what do you mean? What do you mean, SSS Beyond? What do you mean? Right before you ask that question, let me give you an example. Let's just say you're an executive at a company. Huh? Do you think that if you just got hired at that company as an entry-level motherfucker, do you think you're gonna walk right into that executive's office and be able to have a nice little conversation with them about how the company works and what you should do and how you should, you know, do things as an entry level? Huh? That executive is gonna be like, get the fuck out of my face, talk to your manager. Don't talk to me. Who do you think you are, you fucking insect? What is that? That's not human behavior. That's some bullshit, psychopathic fucking corporate bullshit. It's like, what? Who do you think you are? Just because you're an executive, you think you're better than me? You're a person. If I stab you in the face with a knife, guess what? You're gonna bleed and you're gonna die. Just like if you stab me in the face with a knife, I'll bleed and I'll die. Alright? That's it. Just because you think that you have some special elevated position, that, oh, I'm too good, I can't talk to you. You can't talk to me. Who do you think you are talking to me? Get the fuck out of my face, huh? If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you. If you don't want to listen, then leave or walk away. But don't look at me and be like, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me, huh? What are you doing? I show you respect, you show me respect. You start disrespecting me, and then guess what? Reciprocation is gonna occur. Huh? Then we got a problem. Now, this hasn't happened to me, but I've seen it happen to other people. Where it's like, where? Like, if you're two random fuckers, huh, in a tribe with a stick hunting for food, and you run into another tribe or whatever, you get separated from your tribe, and you're like, oh fuck, you have to survive for like a week, and then another tribe finds you and you join their tribe. I'm pretty sure you could talk to the leader of that tribe and be like, hey, what's going on? How you guys doing? What do you do? How do you operate? Blah blah blah. Oh. I'm just saying, like, we could try this, maybe. See if that works out. And that leader will fucking sit down and be like, oh shit, like, that makes sense. We'll try that next time, huh? Might work. Bam. Like, can you imagine the leader of a tribe being like, who the fuck are you? Don't talk to me? It's like, no, I need you, because if it wasn't for you, my life, I'd probably be dead. Like, you need the little people around you so that you can survive. That's what you don't realize, huh? Like, what the fuck is happening with this planet? Like, how are people just, you know what it is? It's a disease. It's a fucking mental goddamn disease. This planet is being fucking overrun. You see these lights? Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get rid of this. You see these lights behind me? These ones? That's civilization lights. Huh? North America, right there. Civilization lights. Look at all the dark areas. Look at all the fucking dark areas right here. That's the ocean. It's the ocean. But yeah, okay. So look at China. Look at India. But look at all the dark areas. All these fucking dark areas here, that's where the cool people are. That's where the fucking people who get it, understand. They understand. They fucking work. They talk to each other. They collaborate. They help each other out. None of this bullshit, oh, who the fuck do you think you are? You can't talk to me, I'm a CEO. Huh? You're just some call center fucker. Get out of here. And don't get me wrong, not all executives and all CEOs are like this. But I've seen it. I've seen it more than I like to see it. And that's just one example. Like I've seen it. Another example, you might like, just to kind of, put it a little bit into perspective. It's not just that. It's like, say you work at a grocery store, minimum wage job, any minimum wage job. Say you work at McDonald's, huh? And you're like a cashier. And somebody walks in and they're like, oh, let me order a Big Mac or whatever. You're like, okay, cool. And then you're just like, okay, oh, I like your suit. I like your tie. It's very nice. It's very, where'd you get that? Start talking to them while their orders, getting made. Nice tie. Where do you, oh, that's cool. And all of a sudden, they're just like looking at you, like looking you up and down, like looking down at you, like they're not even saying anything. Like they're all freaked out. They're like trying to pretend to be on their phone and shit. Like, why are you talking to me? Huh? Who the fuck are you? You're below me. You're nothing. I'm a fucking high-ranking, going to McDonald's to eat, obviously, CEO of a company or exec or even like a director level. Like anything above, like anything that separates people into like groups. And they're looking at him like, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me? Get the fuck away from me. Get out of here. And just grab their food and leave. It's like, dude. What? Are you kidding me right now? Like, and I've seen this happen multiple times. It's ingrained in us. It's ingrained in us. You want to give me another example? Here's another kicker. It doesn't even have to be a CEO or an executive. Children do this too. I've seen more than I like to see of like, I don't know, like if you're in a grocery store, I've actually seen this happen once at a grocery store. So I'm like there, I'm getting my, like I'm in the produce, so I'm getting my veggies, right? And you know how like usually they have the deli next to the produce? So like the deli people behind the counter like serving you sandwiches, cutting the cheese, giving you like whatever you want, right? Pasta salad, whatever the fuck's in the deli. Sliced meat. So I'm sitting there, I'm getting my my lettuce or whatever. and these people with like their kids are ordering a sandwich. The particular store I was at, one of the metros, I don't even know. We have metros here. Do you have metros down in whatever? It's a local grocery store chain. And so the people order, and the kids are like, look at, what did they were, I don't specifically remember what they said, but they're talking to their parents like, look at the like the worker, essentially saying like the slave worker, like this person has to do what I tell them to do. Like, oh, but I want this, and the parents like, what we don't want that. It's not like get this instead. Like no, but I can get this, right? Like if I tell them that they have to give it to me, they have to give it to me because they work like they're slaves essentially. Like they're below me. You work for no money. You're a slave. You're like they're giggling and laughing like, oh, you're a failure in life. Look at you. You're super old and you're still working this shitty little job. This is a teenager's job. This is like for young people. Why are you so old? Huh? You're a failure at life. Like, and they're just giggling. It's like, what the fuck? Like little kids, little like 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? How do you, like, it's part of our, like, I don't know, innate nature to see somebody in a shittier position than you and be like, I'm better than you. You don't deserve to be in my presence. So fuck off. Like, no, that's only gonna hurt you. You don't, like, it might make you feel cool and make you feel like a big boy for a little bit, but eventually you're gonna end up alone, cold, and on the street because no one's gonna like you, no one's gonna want to work with you, No one's gonna want to talk to you. No one's gonna want to be your friend. End of story. And in that situation, you can say, well, all you'll have is other high society, rich people, friends, and that's it. But they're not your friends, huh? They're only there because you're also high society and you also have money. But guess what, huh? As soon as you lose that money, as soon as anything bad happens, they're gone, huh? And then who do you have? You have no one, huh? No money, no friends, nothing. Now you're the guy. Now you're the guy who doesn't want to get talked to because you're working at, I don't know, as a garbage man or some shit. Actually, garbage men get paid a lot of money. I shouldn't say garbage man. Those fuckers. I mean, I don't know how it is in your country, but where I live, Jesus, like, be a garbage man, you make a lot of money. Like, that shit, it looks like a bad, like bottom of the barrel kind of position, but that shit, those fuckers make a lot of money. Trust me, that's a government job. That's a government job. But see, that's the thing. Like, you see a little kid playing in the street and the garbage truck drives by and the garbage man's emptying. They'll be like, aha, you're a garbage man. You're a 50-year-old garbage man. You're a loser. You failed at life. It's like, no. He's actually making a shitload of money. Probably more than you ever will with that kind of attitude. And he's got fucking benefits up the ass. He's taken care of pretty much for the rest of his life by the government. Like, he's got job security. He's not losing his job unless he like gets an addiction and like starts like really like fucking up. But like, it's like that guy's doing work. He's fucking set for life. And guess what? He knows way more than you ever will, because he's 50, and you're probably never gonna make it to 50. So you're never gonna get that smart. Bam. End of story. Drop that mic. But see, that's the thing. Like, little kids. Sometimes little kids just never grow up. Well, that's what it is. Sometimes little kids just never grow up. Get me right now. Making too much sense over here. Too much or not enough? I don't know. We need some more? What's going on in the world today, huh? What's going on the planet? What's happening right now, huh? This guy's still nominating White House. Trump loads another tweet into the chamber and fires on Amazon again. That's a fucking hilarious headline. Are you kidding me? That's funny. Oh god, whoever wrote this, Pete Evans, you are a fucking god. Even though I know that the people who write the headlines are not necessarily always the same people who write the stories, but that's funny as fuck. It's like, I'm Trump. Here's my phone, and this Twitter is 240 characters of nothing but goddamn truth. What did he say? I've stated my concerns with Amazon long before the election. Unlike others, they pay little or no taxes to state and local governments. Use our postal system as their delivery boy, causing tremendous loss to the US, and are putting many thousands of retailers out of business. Is that you read that tweet? Tell me what's not true about this tweet. I'm waiting. The only thing, I'll get in on this. The only thing that may be questionable, is this postal system thing. Because I think they use their own, don't they? They don't use like FedEx or anything. They have their own, at least where I am. Like it's like Amazon couriers, isn't it? I don't think this is exactly accurate. But maybe in the US it's different. I don't know. Maybe in other countries it's different. But at least where I am, pretty sure it's just like a... I don't know. Maybe it's a local or a per country basis. Yeah, he owns Washington Post. I like that. Good job, Jeffrey. Yeah, it's a fucking tank. Have you seen this guy? Jesus. Look at this fucking savage. Look at this fucker, huh? Look at this fucking guy, huh? Look at what? What? 1998? Look at this. What the fuck happened, huh? What happened, Jeff? I sell books. I sell whatever I fucking want. Look at this badass motherfucker. Huh? He's getting gangster as fuck. Look at this. Look at this fucking guy. Huh? What's going on? Jeffrey. Oh shit. Look at this guy, huh? Look at this guy. He doesn't fuck around. Where's the picture? Give me the goddamn picture. Oh, there. Oh, look at this guy. He gets it. Fucking gets that shit. Oh, bald? Gangster? Jesus. Ripped up, shredded. That's Amazon money for you, buddy. That's what Amazon money does. That's what Amazon money does right there, huh? That is what Amazon goddamn money does. Bam. Oh, yeah. Tanked up motherfucker, huh? What he is. Look at this. Look, what? What happened? What the fuck happened? He started lifting is what happened. He got rich as fuck is what happened. Jesus. Zuckerberg too, he's getting pretty jacked up as well. But I think Zuckerberg runs. I'm not sure. Bezos, what are you doing, Bezos? Huh? Why are you owning everything? Why are you doing such a good job? There's always gonna be the outliers. Is that? See, Mark's getting a little tank too. Look at this guy. He's got a little bit of forearm, a little bit of arm going on. What's going on, Mark? Huh? You running? What are you doing? Why are you getting beast? He didn't always look like this, Mark. What's going on, Mark? Huh? Look at this. The trifecta of fucking, like, these guys own the planet. These guys right here. Pretty much Elon. But Bezos is right up there. And, yeah, this guy. Like, these are the three horsemen right here. Three horsemen of salvation. I don't know. You wanna know what keto does? This is what keto does to you. Right there. Keto and exercise. Gangster shit. And I know he went keto too, because there's an interview with him, and the stupid reporter was like, "Oh, looks like you're not eating any more fat." Ah. He's like, no. Actually, I don't eat any more fucking sugar. End of story. Bam, drop mic. That's all he said. He's like, "Oh, what's this guy's name? I forget. Looks like looks like Chris isn't eating any more fat." He's like, "Actually, no, Chris doesn't eat any more sugar." Bam. Sugar? No sugar. And this isn't even like he's still got work to do. This is probably like halfway through or whatever. Like, you look at him now, he's probably even more tank. Huh? Look at this. Sugar? No sugar. How much more evidence do you need? Huh? How much more evidence do you need? And that's not steroids either. That's just regular exercise, no sugar. Infinite veggies, plenty of protein, plenty of fat. End of story. The right kind of fat. And it's probably what Bezos is doing too. Like, all these jacked up guys, that's all it is. Just keto. Just keto that shit up. That's how people used to live. Hunter-gatherers. Our bodies are designed this way. They're not designed to go and buy a box from a fucking building, go home, open it up, and eat whatever the fuck is inside bullshit, chemical composed, machine made shit. Like, or a can, or fucking, I don't know, random slab of, it's anything I think of, it's just sugar. It's fucking sugar. Pasta, bread, everything, it's all sugar. It's, oh no, it's bread. Bread's not sugar. Please, I beg you, before you say anything, open up a textbook, a medical textbook, watch any YouTube video, watch anything. Anybody who has any kind of education on the topic, just have them break it down for you. Alright? It's all sugar. Just keep it simple. And I don't understand, like, it's, if you have any, yeah, okay, you're addicted to sugar, it makes sense. Give it a week, get off the sugar addiction. But it's like, after that, you gotta realize, like, it's not difficult. It's not fucking difficult. It's actually easier than what you're eating right now. Because what you're eating now, it's like, okay, we out of food, we gotta go to the grocery store. What the fuck do we have to get? We have to get all this shit. We gotta get milk, cereal, a little bit of veggies, gotta get bread, you gotta get pasta. Oh, you want some muffins? Grab some muffins, get maybe a pizza, maybe some salami, maybe a little bit of canned food, maybe a little alphabets, maybe some pasta, maybe all. It's like, no. Do we want some of these frozen pierogies? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, goddamn. Burrito. Oh, Pop-Tarts. Oh, let's get some Pop-Tarts. Are you kidding me? Let's get some fucking Pop-Tarts. No. That's too complicated. I love not having to worry about that shit ever again in my life. You wanna know why? Because it's easy now. I'll run out of food. It's like, oh my goodness, it's super easy. What do I need? Let's go grab some more broccoli. Let's go grab whatever you want. Huh? Oh, we need food. Okay. By default, staple. Bam. Get as much lettuce as you want. We need more lettuce. Go to the store, grab some lettuce. Every time you run out of lettuce, just always have lettuce. Always have a giant box of lettuce. Anytime you get hungry, just pound back a bunch of lettuce. Doesn't even matter. Just grab some lettuce, put it in your face. Easy. You don't have to fucking dress it. I mean, you could if you want. Just make sure there's no sugar in the dressing. Huh? It's easy to do shopping now. It's easy to eat. Every time I get hungry, it's like, oh my goodness. I just go grab some fucking meat, grab some lettuce, grab some broccoli, whatever. Put it in a pan, fry it up. Bam. Easy. None of this bullshit 3-hour preparation of a lasagna that's going to make you feel like shit and go into a coma half an hour after you eat it. Gain 20 pounds the next day because you couldn't stop yourself because it's so fucking tasty. Because it's designed to make you not stop eating. And then you polish off a bag of Doritos afterwards, just as a snack as you watch that stupid Kim Kardashian show or whatever the fuck is on TV now that doesn't teach you anything. It doesn't fucking do anything for you except for make your life worse. Huh? Why are we watching other successful people be successful instead of fucking being successful ourselves? Eating shit food on a daily basis that makes us feel like shit, gives us cancers, gives us diseases, heart problems, cardiovascular problems, we all die, blow all our hard-earned money on goddamn medicine. All that money we saved up our entire lives, we worked for it, huh? And in our 60s, because of the shit food that we've been eating, we blow all that money for medical treatment that could have all been avoided. You could save your money. You can live your retirement. You can actually enjoy your goddamn retirement. Instead of going from doctor to doctor, blowing through your retirement savings because you are dying from fucking some disease that's pretty much a result of eating a bunch of sugar your entire life. 300 pounds overweight, can't do shit, can't leave your house. By the time you're 80, your legs are freaking falling off because you got diabetes, you can't feel anything, huh? Can't leave your chair, sitting there just waiting to die. Is that how you want to go out? Huh? Keep eating your cereal, keep eating your bread and cookies. Keep eating your pasta. Huh? I don't care. Good. Thinning the herd out. Thinning the fucking herd out. There's no excuse. After you know this information, I can understand if you don't know. I can't blame you if you don't know, right? And for that, I blame the education system. I blame the government. I blame general kind of the people who are teaching our kids. But in this day and age, especially after you've been told this information, if you still continue to do this shit to yourself, then you deserve to fucking die. And I have no regret saying that. If you know that what you're doing to yourself is bad and is going to cause diseases and will kill you, and you continue to do it, you deserve to die. End of story. Like, people would say the same thing about smokers and cigarettes. Like, if you know smoking one cigar, or let's take this extreme. Let's go cigars. If you know that smoking one cigar a day and inhaling the smoke, people know that's going to kill you. You're going to start bleeding from your lungs, you're going to die. But if you're going to continue doing that, then guess what? Like, I'm not going to stop you. It's a free country. Do whatever the fuck you want, right? But you deserve to die. If you willingly know what you're doing is going to kill you, you deserve to die. End of story. Who's going to argue that? Huh? Unless you're like mentally ill, like then yeah, help them out, right? But it's like, Jesus, like, you know it's bad for you, and yet you continue to do it. Why are you still alive? Huh? You're just a waste of resources. You're a waste on the medical system. You're a waste on money. You're losing whoever you work for. You're not as productive as the person who's treating themselves right and eating right, who's healthy. You got a lot more sick days. You're costing your company money, whoever you're working for. Costing yourself money if you work for yourself. You're just a drain on everybody. You're always complaining. Oh, this hurts, that hurts, this hurts. Oh, what do I do? Go to the doctor. This hurts. Oh, now you're always worried. Stress levels are super high all the time because you're always worried. What's the next thing? Oh, is this gonna kill me now? Oh, is my shoulder gonna be okay? Oh, am I gonna have enough drugs to make through the next week so I don't have pain? You're always tweaked up on something. That's how they get you, They start you off. They tweak you up on some fucking drug because you've been eating sugar your entire life. You start developing some early symptoms, so they throw you on a drug. Then that drug, it's a you know the story. It's a fucking snowball effect. Side effects, more drugs. Side effects, more drugs. Side effects. By the time you're 60, you got a whole fucking medicine cabinet, more pills than anybody can count. Goddamn Willy Wonka factory in your house over here, Enough drugs to knock out every elephant on the planet, or a blue whale or some shit. Like, Jesus, what are we doing? What are we doing as a society? Why can't we just not be such fucking idiots, There's a lot of people out there. And there's a lot of smart people too. A lot of really polite, smart, well put together, well educated, driven, successful, execute a plan to the T, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk looking motherfuckers. Like, there's a lot of those people out there. Some of them just don't get lucky breaks. Some of them just struggle along. You never hear about them, but they're out there. There's a lot of them out there, way more than you think. And those are the people that deserve to make it. Those are the people that deserve to reproduce and raise their children properly, educate their children correctly, Those are the people that need to be supported, not these fucking morons, pushing their bullshit agenda so that they can make a profit, misguiding you, misinforming you, selling you bright advertisements to fucking trick your face with all the colors and stuff, make you feel great. Oh, I just saw a nice little ad for Coca-Cola. I just saw a nice little ad for some Fruit Loops. Ooh, a nice little Toucan Sam or Tigger the Tiger, or Tony the Fuckface, whatever the fuck his name is. Oh, you want to be like Tony, You want to be like Tony the Tiger, be all jacked up in sports. Well, the last thing you should be fucking eating is Frosted Flakes. Are you kidding me? Maybe you won't eat a bowl of Frosted Flakes before a soccer game where you go all out 120%, burn that fucking sugar instantly. Like that. The only thing sugar is good for is to draw you to something so that you can eat it and get the nutrients. The other thing that sugar is good for, which guess what? That's why I tell you to eat pasta before like a marathon or a football game or something. It's for athletes. Athletes can eat sugar. If you're about to go huge superstar football game, yeah, have a bowl of pasta. So then you get that spike of sugar and energy and glucose, but you burn it off immediately. You need that explosive power as an athlete. But if you're a regular person, just exercising, going for a jog here and there, lifting a couple weights, just kind of like, going to work, sitting at your desk all day, half an hour here, half an hour there, lift do a little squat here and there. Like, you don't need carbs. Trust me. You don't need fucking sugar. You're not even close to ever needing that shit. The only time you should ever eat that shit is, like I said, if you're going to be killing yourself, like in a marathon or some shit. Or like swimming, a triathlon, or fucking Olympics. Like, yeah, those guys eat fucking sugar. But guess what? They also bust themselves. 120%. They go all out. They burn that shit off. They burn it off. And because, guess what? They don't eat just sugar. They eat other stuff too. The majority of what they eat, the professional athletes, is meat, vegetables, high density, nutritious food. Vitamins, minerals, everything. Get that shit in there. Number one. And then if you need that little extra boost, just like the protein powder, if you're gonna go into like a football game, Super Bowl, marathon, you need that little extra bit of energy, a little jack, little fucking, like if you watch Fast and Furious, the NOS button. That's what it is. Bowl of pasta, it's the NOS button. You don't fucking push the NOS button 24/7, You don't keep your finger on that shit the entire time. Your car will explode. It'll break down, You use that shit strategically, tactically. End of story. I mean, we have to fucking bust out a Fast and Furious example on you kids? What's going on? Just a little bit. Not everything you fucking eat. You look at the average person. Like, what is it? You wake up, you grab, okay, what are we going to have? We're going to have some French toast. We're going to have some sausage. We're going to have some glass of orange juice. We're going to have a bunch of potatoes, hash browns. It's all fucking sugar, man. It's all carbs. The only thing that's probably good there is maybe the sausage. The eggs, if you have eggs. Okay, that's fine. How many people wake up and have 3 eggs and onion, little light saute on the onion, maybe a little spinach, just steam the spinach a little bit over top just to loosen it up and activate the enzymes in it. Don't overcook it, just a little bit, just to activate the enzymes. How many people fucking eat that for breakfast? No, it's all fucking like sugar, cereal, milk. Fucking, do you have any idea what the fuck they put into milk these days? It's disgusting. If you knew what was in milk, it's fucking disgusting. Oh, but where do I get my calcium from? Have you eaten broccoli lately? Lots of iron, lots of calcium. Have you had a grapefruit lately? Huh? Have you had a fucking orange lately? Maybe. Don't go all in on oranges, but have one every now and then. Yeah, it's got some sugar in there, but geez, it's not gonna kill you to have an orange, to have a grapefruit, to have I don't know, some kale, some lettuce. You eat enough vegetables, you will not be short on calcium. Trust me. The thing you'll be short on probably a little bit of magnesium because we've been decimating the soil, so it's a little low on the magnesium levels. But you can always go get like magnesium supplements, which everybody should probably get, right? Because we got more than enough calcium. You don't need fucking milk full of pus and shit and hormones and estrogen and all that bullshit that they put in there. Huh? You wonder why kids are starting to hit puberty at 8 years old. What are you eating for breakfast? Milk? Bunch of sugar? Bunch of frosted Fruit Loops or whatever the fuck you're eating, huh? Cheerios? Guess what happens to that shit? Not only is your body destroyed because you just shocked your system with a bunch of milk that's full of shit, maybe a little bit of calcium to help you out. But compared to everything else that's in the milk, are you kidding me right now? Oh, get the natural milk. Get the non-pasteurized bullshit milk. Okay. How many people have access to that? Not that many. How many people can be willing to pay extra money for that? Not that many. Huh? Just eat a bunch of fucking regular good food for you. Oh, but it doesn't taste as good as the goddamn pizza. No, it doesn't taste as good. Huh? It's not designed to taste good. It's designed to keep you alive and healthy and not fucking retarded when you're 70 because your brain broke down because you ate it, pumped it full of too much sugar. Huh? I don't know what else to say about this. I don't, like, this whole 2 hours I've been ranting for fucking just the complete shit show that is happening. I don't know if I would go to say maybe not the whole planet, probably not the whole planet, but definitely like in the richer countries. Like, shit is just falling apart. Like, what is happening? Jesus. Is it just a lack of education? Is that what it is? It might be. But like with the internet and YouTube and like podcasting and everything, you don't even need YouTube. You just anything. You can find anything anywhere on any topic. And it's your responsibility to know who's full of shit and who's not full of shit. Huh? Usually the people who are full of shit, you can pick up on right away. Huh? Usually the people who aren't full of shit, you can pretty much confirm instantly if they're full of shit or not. Guess what? Because you have an internet connection. Everything I've said about this, all backed by science, all confirmed. But for some reason, government's still pushing their little agenda. Food, whatever, agency, education system still pushing their little agenda. What's at the very top of the pyramid? Carbs, pastas, rice, bread. That shit should be at the very bottom of the goddamn pyramid. Are you kidding me? Vegetables, meat, fats, healthy fats, not the bullshit fats. Healthy fats, avocados, things like that. Huh? Why are we putting sugar at the top of the pyramid? What are we doing? Like, I'll never understand this. Like, you know what? I want to be like, I don't know, maybe like an 8-year-old in grade 3, grade 3. I want to be in grade 3 again. right? When they're teaching, where they teach you this shit? In kindergarten? Whenever they teach you. And just be like, what the fuck? Do you actually believe what you're teaching is true? And like, I can't blame the teachers, because maybe some of the teachers don't know. They're just going along with what the government says is mandatory. They don't want to lose their job. They got kids to feed. They got families to raise, huh? They're just doing what the government tells them to do. But it's like, you can't tell me that this is still legal. Like, we're literally misinforming our children. And because of what we're telling them, it is going to result in them having a painful, expensive, and long death and decay. Because of what we're teaching our children. Like, what? How is this still legal? How is it still legal? You know what we're going to do? We're going to do something about it. Huh? Formulate a plan. Take over the planet. And make sure everybody eats properly. No, but see, at the end of the day, it's like, you can't... I don't have an issue so much with the people. Like I said, I only have an issue with the people who know and continue to abuse themselves. They have the information, and they say, fuck it, I'd rather die. And I don't even really have an issue with those. All I'm saying is like, hey, make your decision, live your life, boo-boo. But it's like, when you die and you have that disease, don't expect me to pay for your medical treatment through my taxes. Huh? You pay for your own shit and you die. Huh? But hey, if it wasn't as a result, if you can prove to me that you've been eating healthy and you've been taking care of yourself your entire life, we will cover all your medical bills. Like, that should be a country where it's like, if you exercise every day, eat right, and are healthy, and you have some freak of nature, you get a disease, or you get an accident, break a hand, break a bone, whatever, fully covered by the country, by the state. Fully covered. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how expensive, doesn't matter how long it takes. Fully covered. If you can continue to prove that you are living healthy, exercising. That's it. End of story. And if you can't prove me that, then guess what? You're paying out of pocket. You're paying out of pocket. It's like smokers getting covered for lung cancer treatment. It's like, no. You chose to smoke your entire life. You're paying out of pocket, buddy. You're paying out of pocket. End of story. That is the ideal world we all love to live in, isn't it? But chances are it's not going to happen. We're going to still continue to fund propaganda and marketing to find out even more and more deceptive and effective ways to sell products to people, make them seem amazing, just suck them in. They can eat more and more of it. Find out new flavor combinations and new ways to tickle your little taste buds so that you can't stop putting that chip in your face, huh? Can't eat anything other than that goddamn Dorito, than that goddamn Chips Ahoy, huh? Goddamn Oreo cookie. How many people can eat just one Oreo cookie and walk away, huh? How many people can eat just one Oreo cookie and walk away? When you go to that box of Oreos, huh, and you open that box, when's the last time you grabbed just one cookie? Now, I can't remember a time in my life or I've ever grabbed just one cookie. Minimum, you grab 2 or 3. That's like a normal amount, right? People. Some people, they just can't stop. They have 3. They go, so fuck it. I'm just going to have like 5 or 6, 10, 20. It's like, no. One Oreo cookie is already more sugar than you need for the entire like week. Are you kidding me? It's pure sugar. But nah, you guys see that colorful little commercial? Everybody's smiling, everybody's happy eating their Oreos, dunking it in their milk. Everybody's got perfect white teeth, nice and clean environment. Everything's white, everything's shiny and like slippery and like polished and glittery. And Everybody's got perfect hair, perfect makeup, perfect pressed clothes, and they're all just smiling around the table, eating their Oreo, dunking that Oreo, ooh, separating, ooh, which one's the cream gonna go on? Is it gonna be this side? Is it gonna be this side? Ooh, it's such a family bonding experience. It's like, no, that's not the reality of fucking Oreo eating, huh? That's not what happens in real life. People, this is what happens in real life. People go to the store, they buy a box of Oreo cookies or whatever package. They come home, they put it in the shelf, and they every now and then, you know, it's usually a messy room covered in shit, and they just every now and then they stagger over to the fucking cabinet. They open that shit as fast as they can. They grab that package, they open it up because they can't wait to get that shit in their face, huh? They rip it open, grab a bunch of cookies, and they don't even close the box. They just shove it back into the fucking cabinet. Because they can't wait to just shove that shit in their face, huh? And it's usually like 2 Oreos at a time if you're a big boy, huh? If you're a small boy, you're shoving it. You're just like, 3, and then it's down. 3 crunches and it's down. Just fucking feeding that shit like a goddamn conveyor belt. And then you go over your couch, stain-covered shirt and shit, fucking random pieces of food everywhere. You sit down, you open a bag of Doritos, and you fucking sit there and you watch your goddamn Kim Kardashian or whatever it is on your plasma in your basement, dark as fuck, overweight potbelly motherfucker, huh? Guess where potbellies come from? Insulin resistance. What happens with insulin resistance? Too much sugar. You got a potbelly, but you're normal everywhere else? Guess what? You cut out sugar for 6 months, potbelly gone instantly. Instantly. You don't even have to exercise. Just gone. You want to make it gone fast? You want to have a little bit of 6-pack? Do a couple crunches. Do a little exercising, you know? Easy. No one wants to do it. No one wants to do the work. Huh? Bet everybody complains. They're overweight. I can't move. I can't run. When the zombies come, you're going to be the first to go. You realize this, right? Huh? Some people will be like, okay, that's good news. I kind of like that. I don't have to like live in a world of zombies. Which is cool. I mean, I get your point. I get your point of view. I probably want to be one of the first ones to go too, but I think it would be a little bit more fun. It'd be like a real life VR video game. You try to survive as long as you can. Plus, it will be fun because you're healthy. You can move around, right? You got lots of energy. You're fueling yourself properly. You can actually probably take a couple zombies out. It'll be like actual like, and you don't have to, guess what? You don't have to exercise anymore because zombie hunting and running away from zombies, there's your exercise, right? But it's like, it'll be fun. I can see how a 300-pound person would be like, that would be hell. It would not be fun. But if you're your ideal weight and you're healthy and you exercise and you have cardio and you have a little bit of like, you know, tone and muscle, like you're not jacked up, but like you're normal. You're a normal person, right? Normal 10,000 years ago hunter-gatherer kind of individual. It would be fun. It would be fun. Because I remember jogging across the street used to be fucking difficult. It used to wind me. Not anymore. Now it's fun. I remember. Now it's like back when I was a teenager. It's like, oh, I'm just jaywalk right now if I want to. Just fucking don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Just jog across. La la la. Don't even skip a beat. Just bam. And do it good too. You jog like a gazelle. You got a little bounce in your jog. Huh? You got a little bounce. Not like there's the fat jog and then there's like, you know, this fucking person is healthy jog, right? There's the healthy jog where it's just like, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck, right? And just looking around, bouncing, a little spring in their step. But you look at the unhealthy fuckers, especially the overweight, they're trying to jaywalk across the street, they try to run across, they just no bounce. By the time they get across, first of all, you have to think about it. I know from experience. First of all, it's like, oh fuck, I have to jaywalk. Alright, let's mentally prepare. Alright. And then you have to, it's like lifting a weight. It's like going to the gym and lifting a weight. It's like, okay, let's do the set. One, right? That's what it is. That's what it is for fat people to even start to run. It's like, alright, I gotta mentally prepare. Alright, let's do this. And then 100% just all in on just to cross the street. Like, and by the time you get to the other side, he's like, oh god, so much, so fucking, I made it. It's like, no, Is that how you want to live your life, huh? Just for a little bit of tickle in the mouth, a little bit of mouth pleasure, huh? Why don't you put a dick in there, huh? That's probably healthier than what the fuck you eat, huh? Actually, for all the women out there, that might not be such a bad idea. They might be like, well, I do put dicks in my mouth all the time. I'm a woman who is heterosexual and I like penises in my mouth. So thank you very much. I will continue to be overweight and I will continue to put them goddamn dicks in my mouth. You kidding me right now? That probably wasn't a good example because of that. And gay guys too. It's fucking, yeah, put plenty of dicks in my mouth. You kidding me? I will. But it doesn't work for gay guys because every gay guy I've ever met ripped, fit. I know, hold on, no. I know one gay guy who's super fat, but I think he has a medical issue. And that, like, there it is. But like everybody I've met who's gay, they're either normal looking or they're like jacked up, like a tank. Not like Beast Tank, but like Spider-Man tank, like lean, right? Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you people learned something. Hope you took something away from this. At the very least, if you haven't taken anything away from this, just the one thing I want you to take away is stop complaining about your life and how it's shitty. If you are that person, formulate a plan and do something about it. Like, don't ask permission. Don't ask permission to make your life better, to change your situation. Like, I should probably point out, don't fucking like go and murder people either. Like, don't, as long as it doesn't impose on somebody else's freedom, go nuts, change your life, make it better. But like, the worst thing you could do is complain, because it's just a waste of energy and nothing happens, and third of all, people end up hating you. So it's like, it's a triple negative. Energy could have been put into something more useful and better. You know, time. People are not gonna hate you if people see that you're actually trying and working hard towards something you believe in, whether they agree with what you're doing or not, they'll respect you for it. Because they see that you're actually believe in what you're doing and you're working towards it. And if they disagree with you, like, they'll respect you because they see you're working hard, and because they respect you, they'll actually like have dialogue with you and maybe try to explain to you their point of view and why they think you're incorrect. And who knows, maybe you will be incorrect, you will be wrong. And so now doors open up for you. Because now people can come in and instead of hating you and being like, what a fucking idiot, what a fucking jackass over here complaining with the little sign in the street instead of doing anything. Instead of that, people come over, maybe they'll tell you something useful, maybe they'll help you out, maybe, you know, it's nothing but good stuff that happens. Huh? Nothing but good stuff. Doors just open up. Now, which world do you want to live in? The shit world or the world where things are going good for you and you're actually making progress towards something meaningful and people all around you are helping you out and they're nice to you and stuff? Huh? You actually feel like you accomplished something when you're on your deathbed, instead of looking back and going, what the fuck did I do? Huh? Made a sign, went in the street and complained. The fuck did I do? Nothing happened. Huh? Nothing happened. Right before. Huh? Alright. We're gonna reveal who this is. And we're done. Is this the picture? It is the picture. Jesus. Okay. There it is. Justin! Justin, what are you doing, Justin? Justin T. J. Tennis. Timber Man himself. Alright. You didn't learn anything about Justin today. But if you got it on the first try, congratulations. But I hope you learned at least something to make your life a little better from this experience. And yeah, granted, I did yell at you for the last 2 hours, but hopefully, sometimes, you know, I don't fuck around. Sometimes, a little bit of tough love. And, you know, I love all you out there. Even the idiots. I love you all. Even the misguided fools. It's okay. We'll make it through it. Huh? And in case we don't, we know that the people that do make it are going to be the ones that at least take care of themselves and eat healthy. So by default, you know they're going to be stand-up individuals, because another side effect of eating right and taking care of yourself is you just fucking feel amazing every day. Yeah, you're happy, you feel great. It's like being a little bit stoned every day with no bad side effects. You're just always happy. You're just always happy. You feel fucking awesome. And that in turn makes your life better, because everybody you run into, all of a sudden, you're just an awesome person. And if they're taking care of themselves, eating right too, then they're awesome too. And you guys meet and start talking, have a nice, smart, intellectual, polite, honest exchange of conversation, whatever. Hey, maybe you stumble upon something and discover a new cure or a new fucking technology. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. It's all just possibilities. At the end of the day, everything comes down to potential. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with some more. You can always find more. We're live on Twitch. We're live on Twitch every day, Monday to Friday in the mornings. Sometimes we miss a day here and there, but it's all on YouTube. It's all on YouTube. It's perfect. All up there on YouTube. And if you want to hit me up, if you want some help losing weight or anything to make your life better, hey, Twitter me up. Twitter me up, buddy. Send me a twit. Right, I said twit. Stay frosty, everybody. Keep it moist. And as always,